Salute, salute, salute. What's happening, black man? How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're in good spirits, good health. And here's another one. So there's a traffic stop on a vehicle displaying suspended license plates. I don't know what's up with them with their, always riding dirty. If there's any dirty license plates, suspended license plates is a suspended license, they always just can't get right. Let's see what's going on.
Scout Police, but reason I stopped you, your plates are suspended.
They are?
Yeah, for mandatory insurance. So a lot of times the state will suspend your plates if you don't have insurance or something like that.
I didn't never get no notice or anything.
Usually is the address on your plates, is that a good address for you or no?
No,
that's probably where they sent it. Or they send, I'm pretty sure they do it off the license plate.
What do I need to do?
So usually what you do is, whoever your insurance company is through, you call them, say, hey, my plates are suspended on my car with the Secretary of State's office, DMV.
Okay.
And then they will talk to your insurance company will talk to the DMV and figure out where the issue is. So it could have been like, if there's a month you didn't pay for your insurance and the state happens to randomly find your plate and say,
oh. And didn't update, and they probably sent some notices.
Okay. You have your driver's license insurance on you?
I do.
Okay.
Hello.
Is that daughter in the backseat or is it
My
somebody?
granddaughter.
Granddaughter, okay.
All
right, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
And then if you said you don't have your insurance, or you do?
It's in the house in the park. Okay.
All right, give me just a second, okay?
My daughter.
I gotcha. I've never dealt with Lakeisha before.
No.
So I'm not sure if it's her or if that's actually... Yeah, the girl in the back looks like she's at most 20, but I don't think she's that old. She said she sent me the picture, right? Oh, there it is.
Out of my phone's in the car.
Yeah, it's not her. It's her sister, though, so I gotta run there. It's her mom, I think.
She had no insurance?
Suspended, she says the insurance is somewhere in the house or something.
She's not cited for insurance?
I don't know, we'll see. You gonna go talk to her? She's coming out.
Check the truck and see if my daughter got an extra card in the back. She said
Like
it might
insurance card?
Huh?
Insurance card? Okay.
She said it might be one in the trunk.
17, she's gonna check for insurance.
No, she said it might be extra car back here, but we just came from the store, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot we got all the groceries back here.
Alrighty. Nope. I was waiting for her to get back in. Yeah, there's no way she's gonna find it.
How tall do you think she was?
5'6".
You think?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
What's that on there?
It says the mom is 5'5".
Yeah.
Lakeisha is
Yeah, she's
5'7".
She's about 5'5".
She has anything with her name on it, or...
Her?
Yeah.
Did she give you her driver's license?
No. I don't have a photo. That's fine. I mean, I have one now, but...
Hi, would you happen to have anything with your ID on it? Like a picture on it? Name, state ID?
Let me see.
Your debit card, credit card?
If I live on, we can go to the house when they do that. I can even show you the lease here. Everything is there.
You don't have any ID on you, ma'am?
I don't. We just ran to the store.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
You don't carry it on your purse or wallet?
Everything is in my purse, and that's what I just said. Everything is in the purse, and we live 5050 Sparrow Drive, like on this next block here.
Right.
And the whole bag is there.
Okay.
This is my daughter's car, so like everything is in the house there.
Okay. No, she's saying that's daughter's car. She lives on 5050 Spiros. Yeah, Spiros Court. I'm like,
10-4. We're going to be speaking to her a little longer. She's lying about her name. You want to step out for me real quick? So, the name you gave me. Comes back to this person.
Really?
Correct.
What do you mean, really? What do you mean, really? So let me get this straight. She got a phone in her hand. You left everything at home except your phone. You left your information at home except your phone. You're outside driving around with expired tags and you're giving them a fake name. Now, why would you be giving them a fake name? Why?
Correct. So are you going to be honest with us, or?
That's weird.
This was taken in March of 23.
Yeah, that's.
Can I see the picture?
And you know what's crazy? It's 2025. This ain't 1984. They can easily just go on a computer and find this information out just in the snap of a finger. I don't understand why people do this. This is the age of technology. It's a snap of a finger. You can get everything you need to know about somebody in just a click of a button. I don't know. I don't know what they think this is.
That's auntie.
That would be Desdemona.
No, that would actually be my aunt. That's
Okay.
why that's weird.
I know, that's the name you gave me.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't. That's weird that that's my aunt. Like, and it's coming.
so what's your name?
Desdemona.
That's Desdemona.
No, that is my auntie.
Okay.
That is my auntie.
You understand, if you're lying about your name and we find out about it, if we leave, we let you go, and we find out about it later, it's a felony.
Okay.
That is jail time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
That is going to prison.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
If we don't figure it out, or we do figure it out right now, and you're honest with us, at most it's a Class A misdemeanor or nothing.
Okay.
That's what we're dealing with.
Okay.
So do you have a picture with your driver's license? This is not you. It's not.
I don't have anything on me. Everything.
You have no
is at the
photos on
house.
your
What'd you
phone.
pay with groceries? What'd you pay the groceries with?
I took this one to the store. So wait, let me look at my phone.
So who paid for all the
This is
groceries?
clearly not you.
Let me
So until we
show
find
you.
out who you are, we're going to be in this back and forth.
Here's my lease to where I live at over here. This is my lease. I live right here, 50-50.
So what did you use to pay the groceries with?
I just took her to the store. So no, I'm just showing you, like, just so.
Okay. That is fine. Here's the point I'm going to explain to you, okay?
Okay.
When I come up here and I ask you for your name, you say you don't have your driver's license. Right there, I can cite you for that. You have to have your driver's license when you're driving.
Okay.
Number two, you give me a name, which you say is now your aunt's name. That was the exact name you gave me. I wrote it down. I read it to you. You verified, yep, that's my name. I go back there, I run it. This is the photo I get.
Okay.
Okay? So clearly that is not you. So
So
far
what make
you have lied about your
she?
name.
What make you think that she didn't use my name?
Okay. This photo is from a driver's license, which if you were driving, you would have in your possession, but you don't. Okay? So when I get this photo, this is the person's name that you gave me. This is the photo. This is not you. So you have lied about your name. Okay? That is a Class A misdemeanor right now.
Okay.
When you lie about your name and there's something else going on, like you have a warrant or something like that, and you end up getting away from the police and we figure it out,
I don't
it's
have a
felony.
warrant. I just
Okay,
don't have
then
a
what
license.
is your real name? 'Cause you're not-
DESAREY. Write it down.
Okay.
But I don't have a license.
Okay, if it's no license, then we can deal with that. Does she have a valid license?
I don't know. But DES.
You don't have a driver's license at all.
Probably not. But can I call somebody with a license?
We'll get to that point.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we're
We're still trying to figure out who you are at this point.
Okay. DESAREY.
A-R-E-Y?
But I don't have
completely different than what you gave me before.
First name is D-E-S-A-R-E-Y.
Yes.
Last name is...
Now let's see if she's given the right name now. Now, when you're caught, you're caught. Lying only make things worse. I don't know why they think they could just lie and get out of a situation where all they have to do is just look it up, and you just make a situation worse. What have you done? What is it in your past? Did you do something? Why are you lying? Let's see if she gave the right name.
How to spell it?
Yes.
All right. And all you have is no license.
Correct.
Okay. What would the address be on your license if it's not the new one over here?
I never had no license before.
Do you have an ID?
Well, on the
then
ID,
why are you driving?
It's expired, but it will
Is it
probably
out of Illinois or is it out of?
Yeah, it's out of Illinois, but it'll probably be Skokie.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna verify that. Okay. Just hang out.
Just hang out. Just stay out here. Yeah. You understand what's going on, right? Now
Yeah.
we're up to speed now.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a driver's license? Okay. I'm just asking you for your name. That's all. Just so I know who I'm talking to.
Did you tell him to come up here? You did.
Who's coming up here?
Her boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Because he got valid license.
Does he live here in the Cal?
No, he lives in Chicago. Oh, maybe tell him to bring the purse. Tell him to bring the.
Do you have what's your middle name? Desmond. What's your middle name?
Tell him. I don't have a middle name. Tell him to bring.
No middle name.
Yeah, tell him to bring your purse.
It's a purse
On the dresser in the room.
It's a purse on the
Black. Sit in the car while it's raining or no?
No, not right now. Say again? I'm sorry. This wouldn't have taken this long if we were honest from the very beginning. Okay?
You have no middle initial.
No.
All right. First name D-E-S.
Desarey.
Last name. Of 78.
Correct, sir.
Okay. That is coming back with no record.
Well, I never got in trouble. I never had no license before.
Do you have an ID, driver's license, anything?
He's bringing up my purse, so I got my social security number. You can verify with the social security number.
Did she lie again?
Right. I'm gonna try.
So you've had an ID before, correct?
I did have an ID before.
Okay. And that was out of Illinois?
Out of California.
Out of California. Okay.
And I have worked before. I have work history, so that's why.
Okay. I understand. But anytime you have an ID, so there's a way to run you by your driver's license, by your ID number. There's a way to run you by name, date of birth. We did name, date of birth, so it should pop up, and there's nothing.
But did it pop up with the social?
That's what we're checking. And regardless, you already lied about your name, so you're detained. You're probably getting arrested because I'm done playing this name game.
But I gave it to you now, and you can verify.
Yeah, that's great. The first time you didn't.
That's right.
And that's where we're at.
That's right. Just hey, stop playing. This is what they do. Play games. No.
License,
Okay, and so you lying about your name is the alternative to take a charge? That makes...
I apologize, sir.
Okay, well, that is great.
I apologize.
You know what's funny to me? Is you have an ID hanging right there with the exact same hair as you, and it says Lakeisha. So you can be honest with us? It's literally right there.
School ID.
Can you grab that for me, please?
Wow.
Is that why you don't want to play the name game? Is that what it is?
What?
Because you're Lakeisha?
Yes.
Okay.
Akeisha! Cuff that Keisha!
Okay, step out for me. Disregard, it's Lakeisha. Turn off for me.
A lot. Listen. you're hiding your name for something. I never seen this video before. I never seen it, so I don't know. But she's hiding her name for something, right? Now you don't want to give your name because I'm betting some warrants might pop up, right? That's the only reason why I would think they would give a fake name, because you're a criminal. So why are you outside driving? That's the question. Why are you outside driving? You shouldn't be outside at all unless it's an emergency. And if you're going to be outside, use public transportation. If use a cab or something, or have somebody drive you that has a license. You're the one behind the wheel, and you're behind the wheel of a car with suspended tags. You can't get any more short bus. You just can't get it.
You have a warrant for your arrest.
What's the warrant for?
Retail theft, larceny.
Oh, there we go.
Correct.
There we go. You got a warrant for your. There we go. You got a warrant for your arrest. So you're a liar and a thief.
Retail theft?
Correct. For larceny. So it's more than likely retail theft.
Wait,
It's the same thing. It's theft.
Can you tell me more?
I can't want to get back to the police department. It's not my case, so I don't know. I don't know any of the facts for you.
What's up with the wig, man? What's up with the dude?
All right. I'm bringing you back here real quick. Do you have anything in your pockets, ma'am?
No.
Okay. Do you have pockets or no?
No.
Okay. Just stand right here for me. How old is she?
What, 25?
I assume she was like 20-ish. You can hang over there.
Yeah, all right.
And you have no pockets whatsoever?
No.
Okay. Just have you just take a seat, okay? You need anything out of there to come with you? Phone, wallet?
Tell her to just send my 2 phones.
You to have them or her?
Yeah, tell her to get a phone.
For you? Like
Yeah,
to come
for-
with you?
Yeah. tell her
Okay.
to my
That's what
phone.
I'm asking. You said for her, and I was like,
No, yeah, just bring the phone.
They should have arrested her for that outfit, that hairstyle. They should put the cuffs on her for that.
Get stuck. All right, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So, not only did she, so you have a warrant out for your arrest for being a thief, right? You decide to go outside and drive a car with suspended tags. You get pulled over. You tell the police 2 different names. You get out the car and you have your ID in the car where they can see it while you're telling them 2 different names, and all they had to do was look in the car and see your ID and see your real name. Short bus? Sheesh.
Do you need anything else out of the car?
Are you going to let him take the car?
It's getting towed.
He can't take the car with a valid license?
Because you lied about your name twice, that's one part, okay? And the second part, the plates are suspended. That's the reason I stopped you. Okay? So it's going to get towed, and we'll talk about it at the police department. Okay?
But you see, it's already going to be a headache and a lot.
I got you. It was a headache for us too, unfortunately. All right?
How was it a headache for you?
Because usually this would have taken about 5 minutes.
She said,
And
how
Lakeisha,
is it a headache?
Okay, all right, we take care of the warrant.
She said, how is it a headache? You know why they would say something like that? Because they expect people to go through the aggravation, because that's all they give out is aggravation. And they don't expect nobody to feel some sort of way. They don't expect nobody to be exhausted, Because when you somebody that don't usually deal with people like that and you run into people like that, yeah, it's exhausting, right? But when you the person that's always given that type of the degeneracy, that type of dysfunction, and you're the one out there causing people to feel exhausted, you don't think that they should feel any way about it because to you, it's nothing. This is crazy. It's the rat community.
You might get one ticket for suspended registration, and now we're looking at several charges and still the same ticket, unfortunately. That's where we're at. Okay.
Did you need anything else?
Yeah, he's coming to, so the car's going to get towed, but the tow truck's going to take a little bit. So her boyfriend's going to get the car so he can come grab the stuff. So I'm not going to tell him I can't get the stuff out of the car. You're more than welcome to talk to him.
You said you don't need nothing.
You step up. And then I'll talk to you about the case in there. I just read it. All right, we'll go around this way.
6308.
So your charge is for theft of services from the last time your vehicle was towed. And you took it from J&S without paying.
I never took a car from JS without paying.
Okay, well that's what I'm telling you. That's what it's for. It's on video, so I'm not really going to talk to you about it.
You said it's on video? Oh God, I would love to
Videos
see.
of J&S.
I would love to see the video.
Okay. That is fine.
Because I never took no car from JS.
Well, when you get your court date, then you can look at video. I'm sure they'll probably play it.
I'm sure 100% sure they don't got a copy.
All right, can you separate your feet? J&S.
And can you call them and verify that?
They already, there's no reason to call them. I'm telling you, you have a warrant, it's in your name, signed by a judge.
Yeah, like I never took no car from JS. Like I never took no car from.
All right, well, it's from quite a while ago.
I know I never took a car from the tow company.
All right, that's fine. You went to J&S.
Wait, hold on. You said what you could tell me?
You went to J&S, you got dropped off by another person. You had a spare key. You went inside the tow lot, didn't pay the fee for your car. You then took the car out of there without paying.
I have a car right now.
What do you think this is? What did I tell y'all? What do I always say, black men? When they leave the rat community, right? They crash out because in the rat community, they do things like that. They take it upon themselves and, take people's stuff, do things and commit crimes and certain type of offenses. And they get away with it in the rat community because it's a matriarch. There's no order there. Anybody can do whatever they feel like doing. When they leave the rat community, and I'm going to keep repeating that to y'all so y'all understand where they coming from, what's there. I'm going to keep repeating that because now you're seeing why they always crash out. They crash out because rules and regulations when they leave the rat community, they got to deal with rules and regulations and not deal with not only the rules and regulations, they got to deal with the consequences. You see, we understand in this society, there's rules and regulations. There's things you just can't do. There's laws that you have to abide by. And if you break them, there's consequences. We understand that. We law-abiding citizens, right? So we understand that. We understand that if you do anything, right? If you park your car in a no parking zone and it gets towed, we're not going to look at the world and blame everybody else. We shouldn't have parked there, right? We understand that. We understand if you're riding around with a suspended license and your car get towed, we're not going to just yell out, hey, woe is me. No, we're going to be like, wow, this is what happens when you don't take care of your business. You should have taken care of your business, and your car wouldn't have. You still would have had your car. It wouldn't have got taken. But with them, when things happen to them outside of the rat community, they can't deal with it because they're like, whoa, wait a minute. Why is this happening to me? I usually get away with doing stuff like this. That's why she's so easy to just walk inside the tow. Think about it. She walked inside the tow lot with the car, didn't pay the fee, and just drove away. Just drove away. That's crazy.
Car rental company, so I have a bunch of cars. You could probably see I got 4 or 5 cars.
That's what I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know for a fact that they don't have me taking no car. And
the person who called it in identified you out of a photo lineup.
They identified me. Yeah, like, nah. Yeah.
That'd be correct.
So, yeah, that's what they said. They said that I sold the car or whatever. I know 100% did. Okay.
This isn't my first day.
I wish you can get them on the phone. They said they saw me and they identified me. And
that's not how that works.
They identified you with.
I don't know. This is not my case.
And you said they dropped the car. And so I can't wait to see the surveillance so that I can see.
I don't know that there is video. I think it's just a photo lineup and the person dropped you off.
How crazy. Yeah, the first is video. I know it ain't no video because I know they will not see me taking no car.
You can get upset at me. Two things. Not my case.
I'm not upset at you, but it's just the fact that I know ain't no proof. I know ain't no video. I know they ain't see me take no car out of no lot.
Okay.
And
I can tell you when there's somebody that identifies you, gets you out of a photo lineup, and
I don't even have no photos.
Drops you off or whatever they say they did. They're going to have to go to court too. So if they show up, then you're obviously going to... They're going to have to go on the stand, and so will you. I just got to put you in a cell or put you in...
I'm telling you, man, social media is the worst thing to ever happen to them. You're starting to see who they are now. They try to paint us as the face of criminality, but you're starting to see who they really are now. Every other new information that's coming out about them, you see a new article with them doing something, them stealing, embezzlement. If it's not embezzlement, it's sending people to the upper room. It's stealing, carjacking, robbery. You're seeing them all in car theft. You're seeing them all the time in the news for doing these. And the thing is, you had to ask yourself, well, were they like this before social media when they were painting us as the criminals? Yes, they were, man. Yes, they were. But it was just a orchestrated effort for not just from them, right? People helping them, trying to paint us as the face of criminality. That's what they wanted to do. Even though you, as a productive black man, had nothing to do with the rat community or the Pookies, they still painted you as that, and you had to deal with that. You had to deal with that. You had brothers coming home from work, right? Long day of work. And they'll just be walking, maybe towards the bus, maybe towards their car. And if it was nighttime, it was so easy to just question you, lock you up. We talking about back in the days. If a crime happened around the area, it could be anybody that committed the crime. If you was outside around that area around the same time and the police ran up on you, you was the guy that they were going to try to plant it on because You just happen to be there, and you are the face of criminality. This was an orchestrated effort to take you down, black men. It was. It was. And they helped. And now, social media is showing who is the real face of criminality, and you're not the face, especially productive black men. You're starting to see the separation now. The worst thing that could have happened with black men, one of the worst things, I'm not the worst thing, excuse me. One of the worst things was black men not protecting their image. I'm talking about productive black men. Things were being said about black men left and right, and when they said something about black men, the black men that were productive back then didn't really give any pushback. They looked at it as, well, if it's not me, I'm not. If it don't apply, let it fly. No, you couldn't. You weren't supposed to take that. You're supposed to give some pushback. Now you seeing productive black men tell them, hey, don't put me in that mix. It's you and the pooksters. It's you and the pooksters. You and Pookie. We have nothing to do with that. And we only been doing this for what? Not that long. It hasn't been that long. Hasn't even been a decade where they've been getting major pushback. They've been getting major pushback from black men for the last, 5 years? 5, 6 years? And they can't hack it? Yet they've been dumping on us for the past 60? No. Anytime we see them doing criminal activity, we should show it. Do exactly what they did to us. Do your part. Yeah. This is what they're doing. Because that's all they did with us. Anyway, salute. Stay in the shadows, black men. Until next time, peace.
You big dummy.